today. The attack started at around 8 a.m. local time. That's 0700 GMT at the Church of Notre Dame in the centre of Nice. That's where 3 people were killed, including the woman who was beheaded. It's around a kilometre from the seafront Promenade des Anglais, where 86 people were killed in an attack using a truck. That was in 2016. Al Jazeera's David Chater now reports.
A place of worship, now a crime scene. Inside Notre Dame Basilica early on Friday, the congregation had been praying when a man armed with a knife attacked them. 3 people were killed. One of the victims, a woman, was decapitated, according to the police. Another victim was the church's warden.
I still imagine him. I still see him walking, lighting the candles. And now I'm thinking, he's not there anymore.
We are always with him. He's always there. He spends the day there. He shares his life here. He's not someone who comes and goes.
Witnesses say the attacker shouted Allahu Akbar during his attack. He was shot by police near the church and is now being treated in hospital for his injuries.
We are hurt to once again see that our city is taken like this. I want to tell the families of the victims of this barbaric attack that everyone in the community is by your side. I want to say that we no longer, with the laws of peace in our country, wipe out Islamofascism.
Within hours of the attack, the French President Emmanuel Macron visited the scene.
Bien, mesdames, messieurs.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again our country has been hit by an Islamist terror attack. Once again this morning, 3 of our compatriots fell in Nice in this Notre Dame Basilica. And very clearly, France is under attack. If we are attacked, it is for our values, for our taste for freedom, for this possibility on our soil to believe freely and not to give in to any mind of terror. I say it with great clarity once again. We will not give in.
France has now raised its state of emergency to its highest level.
We're revolted with what's going on. There's an attempt to take France hostage with regards to its Muslims. We will not fall into this trap. We will not fall into this trap.
As part of Operation Sentinel, the number of troops patrolling France will more than doubled, from the present 3,000 to more than 7,000. President Macron said that this would ensure that all places of worships will be safe. The attack comes 2 weeks after the murder of school teacher Samuel Paty in a Paris suburb. He had been decapitated after showing caricatures of the Prophet Muhammad to school children to illustrate a lesson on freedom of speech and secularism. Prime Minister Jean Castex says the government's response to the murders in Nice will be firm, implacable and immediate.
David joins us live now from Nice. David, any more information about the suspect?
Mariam, yes, I've just got some information here from the police. They say that the suspect who launched the attack was Tunisian, they say, and his name has been revealed as Brahim Awissawi. I hope I got that correct. He is 21 years old, and the Tunisian security source who gave the name and the French police believe that this is the man. So the Tunisian suspect in the attack, he's been named. He was 21, and this information comes from French police and Tunisian security sources. So that's the question that's been asked before. Now, whether he's a man who lives in the city or who has come from Tunisia or come from some other part of France or another part of Europe, we still don't know. But they now do have the name and the age. He's 21, and of course he's being held in hospital because he was injured by the police, by gunfire, when he was arrested, and is now surrounded by the police in that hospital bed. They do have his name and his age. He was 21. So at the same time, Mariam, we've got candlelit vigils occurring just outside the Basilica. That's the Roman Catholic's biggest church here in Nice, very close, as you said, to the last major attack here on the Promenade des Anglais. And There are candles being laid by all parts of the community, reflecting the fact that President Macron doesn't want this to disunite the communities. Here in Nice, all the communities are laying candles there. They're also laying flowers in the memory of those victims who died in such horrific circumstances in that church behind me when they were praying before this weekend, which of course is All Saints' Day. So a terrible incident here once again, just before lockdown, something that has terrified many families who are out on the streets, who were with their children. The sirens sounded again, they didn't know what was happening. Terrifying for them, shocking for them, but President Macron is trying to calm the situation, is trying to say that no matter how many times France is attacked, they will remain united.
Thank you so much. David Chater reporting to us all the latest on that story there from Nice. Thank you, David.